When you're talking, we'll mute out.
And that buzzer means we're live. Hey guys, BJ Dalla here, and we have something very, very exciting to share with you right now. If you're here watching this with us live, we're going to ask that you go ahead and make this pretty interactive. Go ahead and say what's up, leave us a comment, give us a shout out. If you're watching this and you're able to share this link live, go ahead and post it on your Facebook wall. Let everybody know that we're out here, we're live, we're rocking and rolling right now. And I'm just so awesomely excited to sit down with my good buddies, Mr. Chris and Susan Beasley, and we're here today and we're going to teach you guys some really, really exciting stuff. And I don't know if you can see their board back there, but they have some exciting things on the board that they're going to drop some secrets. We have some exciting things to talk about in the world of automation and making big money and building your residual income by $1,000 per month. And we have a lot of exciting things to share with you tonight, but I just want to introduce to you guys right now two people that I definitely appreciate in my life and that are doing big things and that you should stop, grab a pen and paper, and really get to, one, build some rapport with, but learn from as we share with you tonight what's going down. So what's up, Chris and Susan? How are y'all doing?
We're great, and I love the way you guys say across the Atlantic, what's up? Because when we say what's up in the UK, it means what's the matter, as if something bad is going down, whereas you say it like a greeting. And we've had to sort of learn this American lingo since we got online, because so many of our friends, of course, are across the Atlantic, and of course we're building a business that is based in the UK, although in the US, although it's a global business. So welcome everyone, and in US terms, what's up from London?
That's awesome. That's awesome. So you guys say what's up in a different way, huh? That's crazy. I never even thought about that. But I do have a couple of aunts and uncles that'll like turn to you, and when things were going on in my life or when things were going on, they'd be like, well, what's up? What's going on? What's the problem? So I guess that's probably where that's probably the way you guys say it. That makes some sense. Well, there's no problems here, but I did want to say hi to you guys. So okay, so how do you say hello to hip hip cheerio? Is that what's going? What's the way?
Cheerio means
goodbye.
Goodbye.
So we would just say hi, how are you doing today? Or in French we would say ça va, which is how you going in French. And it was quite funny because the first time somebody ever reached out to me on Facebook and I didn't know them, they go, hey Chris and Susan, what's up? And I said, nothing. Like, what do you mean? There's nothing wrong with us. And I couldn't get it. But hey, listen, that's not what we're here about tonight. We're here with BJ to share some really great information to help you build a phenomenal business. If you will listen to what it is we're about to say, if you make sure you've got your notebooks out and your pens out, your favorite drink, and you grab the golden nuggets, because you don't know when they're going to come, because hangouts are very informal and we tend to just drop golden nuggets like that. So you need to make sure that you're attentive and you're listening. You switch off your mobile phones, the TV, the radio, the music, everything, and just pay attention for the next 60 minutes, because we can tell you that what we're going to share between us and with BJ is really and truly going to give you not only firm foundations for your business, but all of the little extras that could probably take you years to have gained. We've gained them over the last 4 years, and as we often say, we're no spring chickens, but we've learned everything from scratch. Oh, chicken pun. But we met BJ back in, what, two years ago now, at an event out in the United States. I don't know, we just had this connection, but we really didn't know him very well, and over the years he's really matured into a font of knowledge around the areas we're going to be talking about tonight. We have a separate font of knowledge, but when the two of us have come together, we really believe that we can help you really get your business rocking and rolling. And as you can tell, I do like to talk a lot, so I better let Chris say something.
That's all right, you carry on. I'm going to go and get a beer. Huh?
You can do with the stuff on board, and then I'll have my glass of wine. But no, seriously, guys, we really and truly want you to listen. Whether you take notice of it now, tonight, and do something about it, or whether you go and watch it again and again and again, because you might want to really understand it and get started then, realize that you are at an important point in your life right now watching this webinar, whether you watch it live or you watch the recording. So, you know, please do take note, because we could say something to you that completely changes your life tonight.
And the thing is, as Susan said, we don't even know ourselves when we're going to share some golden nuggets with you, because they just sort of come out. But I can tell you one thing, that you know, you've made one decision to hop on here and watch this hangout, and whether you're watching it live or whether you're watching the recording, you're actually sitting here watching this video. Now, that's one decision that you've made. You've gone from where you were to where you are now. So you've taken one step along your journey. Now, you might be further along the journey, you might have made a series of decisions, but at some point you're going to have to make a decision that says, I'm going to take the next step and I'm going to start an online business, or I'm going to take my online business to the next step, or I'm going to take my own life to the next step. Because depending on why you're here will depend on what you're thinking up here right now. But I can tell you, it really doesn't matter. All you need to do is make a decision, because it was quite funny. We've been in Portugal for the last 10 days, and we've been teaching and sharing information and stories with 500 or 600 people, in actual fact, in 3 languages simultaneously.
That's weird.
So that was really strange to be doing that, to be on the giving end and the receiving end of the languages. It was quite an amazing thing. But the thing is, we spent a lot of time with a lot of people. We heard a lot of stories. We got a lot of information, and it was an absolutely amazing experience to be around 500 or 600 online entrepreneurs, all of whom had the same goal in mind, and the goal was to change their lives. Now, not all the goals to change their lives were the same. You know, everybody's got a different view, a different version of what freedom is to them. You know, to us, when we got started online, the reason our freedom is basically to be able to travel the world, work from anywhere in the world, and be able to have that time to be able to do it whenever we feel like it, and to be able to share the knowledge and information that we've gained over the last 4 years with as many people as possible. Because, you know, if you think about what's happened over the last few years, and it's not a tremendous number of years that the internet has been around. And, you know, the internet's been around. Well, I started my first business in 1985, and the internet wasn't around, I can tell you. We were talking about computer networks then, which was literally a piece of cable this long connecting 2 PCs together, literally a piece of wire. And here we are, what are we, 20 years later, 25 years later, and here we are, we're sitting in front of our laptop in just outside London in the UK, and we've got BJ there across the other side of the Atlantic somewhere in Florida, and we've got all you guys sitting here listening to us, and you could be literally anywhere in the world, anywhere you've got an internet connection, you know, and that's, I don't know, 25, 30 years, that amount of time. And, you know, if you go back, even if you go back to, let's say we go back 10 years, so 2004, 2005, less than that probably, to try and stream video on the internet was absolutely impossible. You know, the speeds of the internet connections were just not there. And it's only the last couple of years that they've really come up to scratch, you know, and we've all got fast internet connections. You can watch live video and it doesn't pixelate, as they say.
Watch it on your mobile, your iPads, your smartphones. It's
amazing, yeah, you know, that you can actually sit and watch what we're doing right now on this thing. You know,
and there is a lot of reason why we're sharing this with you.
Yeah, so why am I telling you all this? Well, because it's stuff you know, but maybe you don't. Depends on your age. You know, we know this stuff because we've been around a few years. We probably know a bit more than BJ because we've been around a few years longer than him. I don't mean on the internet, but I mean in life. You know, it'd be interesting question. Interesting question, BJ. Did you ever know black and white television?
Oh, you mean TV came in black and white? No, just kidding. Yeah, I've watched some of those old cartoons growing up.
But the question is, did you ever have a black and white television in your house?
Oh, well.
No. You probably...
Yeah, nah, not at 22.
See, so that's the thing. But why am I telling all this? Why am I talking about this? Well, the reason I'm talking about this is because the internet has created such a powerful change and huge change in the world, which means that we are now able to communicate with people in the world simply and easily. We're able to share things, which also means we're able to share knowledge. We're able to sell knowledge, sell products, and do all sorts of things worldwide, literally from your computer. Which means that nowadays, the way that we've all been brought up, and are still brought up, to earn a living and live our lives has changed significantly, because you no longer have to go to school, go to college, go to university, whatever you call it, pass some exams, get a job, work hard, get some promotion, retire at 60, which doesn't happen anymore, or 65 or 70 or 80, depending on how far you go. And you know, live on 40% of the income that you were struggling to live on in the first place. The thing is the internet has given everybody the opportunity to become an entrepreneur simply, easily, and very cost effectively if you want to do it. And with, you know, I don't know, let's see, the advent of personal development as well. I mean, the internet has absolutely exploded the world of personal development. You know, before, the only way you could get a book was either go to the library or go to the local shops and buy it. And did they stock personal development books and that? No, they didn't. Why? Because people didn't buy them. They only stocked the latest novels. Nowadays, you can go online, you can buy a book, you can download it, you can watch it on a phone, on an iPad, on a Kindle. You can even buy the original thing if you want to. But the point is that it's exploded. It's exploded people's knowledge, and it's exploded people's minds to want to change the way they do things, to be able to change their lives and have freedom, be able to travel the world, be able to work from anywhere, become an entrepreneur. You don't need tens or 20 or 30,000 of pounds to be able to start a business. Let me tell you, when I started my first business in 1985, it was a bricks and mortar business, okay, and we started with £2,004,000. That's what it cost us to start my first business with a partner. You know, over £2 million just to get started. Now, okay, it's a big bricks and mortar business to start, but at the end of the day, think about that. How much money and how much time and effort did it take to raise that sort of money to get started? I can tell you, it took us 12 months to get that thing into position so that we could start a business. Now we can start a business. You can start a business tonight by clicking a button below this video. You know, just think about the simplicity of that. And it's not going to cost you anywhere near £2 million either, I can tell you that, or $3 million, whatever it is.
Absolutely. Now, BJ, let's get back to you. We've got a tight agenda for this evening, but we just really wanted to lay the foundations for this Google Hangout, this webinar, so that everybody on it totally understands that we're on the same wavelength here. We're here to help you and give you our knowledge, BJ's knowledge, the experience we've gained over the years to help you have the most amazing start in your business if you're here looking to get started, and if you're already get started, so you can totally explode it. So it's over to you.
Oh, wow, wow. Well, I gotta say a couple of things. Number one, that number blew me away. How much did it cost for you to start your brick and mortar business back in the 80s? So that was crazy, and I think that everybody should really jot that down and think about that number when they go to think about what it costs them today to start a business and what it costs them today to get really rocking and rolling. Because, you know, just coming up with the funds for that alone is amazingly hard, but that's before putting the business into scope, putting it down, building it out, and start seeing, you know, profit or anything coming from that, and really being able to even build and run with that. So for them, on the flip side, what you just said, Chris, that they can start tonight, and really I kind of have to add to that a little bit, because between the three of us, the knowledge that we give here, what we're giving them, and then what they're actually going to be able to do with that business, I would say that after watching this video, that they aren't just going to be able to start a business tonight, but they'll have a full functioning running business with a blueprint of what to do with that business to turn a profit and to see a sustainable income being built and increased month after month after month. So I think that that's crazy, and just like you said, astronomically lower numbers than £2 million to get started, or even, you know, £5,000 to get started. You know, it wouldn't even cost a 100th of what you costed to get started, but that's just crazy value. And you know, I like to point out on a flip side of things on that, Susan, shout out to the power colors. You know, I see you got your pink going today. Guys, if you notice, none of us, although Chris does have a nice, none of us have, besides Chris's nice button now, none of us have a suit on. None of us are so serious here. We're not, you know, all here crunching numbers and slaving away. And it takes me back to a time where I think about first times that Chris, Susan, and I ever got to connect and really hang out in person, because yes, even though we're internet marketers, we do have a lifestyle. They just talked about they come to events. We met at an event before, and I was sitting in an airport at 9 o'clock in the morning in Virginia, and that for me is way early. I was already feeling like, oh, I'm up. I know there's some morning people out there, so you're probably laughing at me, but I'm sitting in the airport, and I have on a hot pink hoodie, okay, and it actually says Sweet Frog because it's from a dessert place up there that I like. I have on pants, and I have on flip-flops with socks, okay, black socks, by the way, because that's the only acceptable color, unless you have swag like Chris. But so anyway, I'm sitting there, and I look as this plane, it's a little airport, so it's not like an international airport. It's just a tiny little connector airport. So the plane literally pulls up. You can watch the people get off the ramp and walk into the airway, if that helps you paint the picture a little more clearly for you. And here come these business executives, all in their suit and ties, and they're literally walking like they're limping a little bit while they're holding their suitcase, and you can see that they've been on an uncomfortable flight. They're dressed to the nines. They look very sharp in business suits and all that, but none of them have a smile on their face. They're all absolutely, if you could read their mind, saying, now the worst part of my day starts. You know, they're already up, they're in their suit and ties, they've just gotten onto a plane where they're flying all the way, they're getting off, and they're knowing they're going to sit in some boardroom meeting, and they're going to sit there and they're going to crunch numbers, or they're going to do a presentation, and they're not properly appreciated for themselves, and all of that. I could read it all, I could feel it all coming off of them. And here I am in a hot pink hoodie, some sweatpants, some flip-flops, hopping on that same plane they just got off of to go fly to an event where over 5,000 of us all have our lifestyle that is all alternative to what they do and just hang out with great friends and be able to build. And the funniest thing was, and what I was thinking was, is my business runs and generates for me what they're making in corporate America slaving away. And it just blew me away that the freedom in this business is not just financial, but it's getting to do what you want, when you want, even if it's as simple as wearing a pink shirt or wearing a pink hoodie like Susan is, and being able to work your business your way on your terms. And that's the other thing that we're going to talk and teach about tonight. But yeah, that's just what I wanted to kind of give a shout out, because Pink Power, and I like the freedom of just being able to be chilling. You know, we're in our houses. I don't know, they might be in their office because I think they're cooler than I am. But I'm just chilling here in the house. You can see there's some Hawaiian punch behind me because, you know, we get thirsty from time to time, and it's just real stuff. So if you're thinking, anyone out there, as you're starting to visualize this, and visualize your own life, because your real world will aspect and be a part of your business online. It doesn't take 2 million pounds. It doesn't take a year's worth of time before you can even put the structure in place to get started. Like Chris said, you can get started tonight, and you can really work in your environment on your terms in the way that you want to build your business. So now that we've said that, now that we've talked about the preliminaries, I want to give you the other concept, the other talk. Just talked about that a little bit. Chris and Susan, they explain how they like to travel, they like to live on their own terms. They have a cool board behind them. I'm going to pass this back to them in just a second. But I want to talk about what you're going to be revealed to tonight, which is an autopilot profits lifestyle, an autopilot profits blueprint, if you will. And they have some sticky notes on the board, and I'm going to let them explain exactly what they're teaching on that end. But when we talk about autopilot profits and how to really build a business effectively and successfully, it's going to absolutely finish turning the gears for you in your head to where you can physically see and map out exactly how you want to build your business on your terms. And then our final piece of tonight is where we put that in place for you, giving you the exact blueprint to how to build that business for you successfully. So Chris and Susan, I'm kind of excited. What's going on over there? I see a board behind you, and what's up with that?
Oh, that's a teaser, really. I'm not sure that we should really share it. I think, I don't know. What do you think?
It's created more curiosity in you, BJ, than we've ever seen. It's amazing.
But actually, we're not going to share all of the numbers tonight because, you know, that'd be too much, really. But we want to share with just a couple of things with you that really will avoid some of the confusion that people have when they're getting started, and give you an understanding of how an automated business works for you, so that you don't have to be doing absolutely everything for yourself, but accept that there are foundations to be laid. Like any house, if you don't lay good foundations, it'll all come crumbling down around you at the first sign of a storm. And as we talk about that, I really hope we're going to stay on live, because we have got a heck of a storm rolling around us. It's been going all day, and it's just started again. So fingers crossed it'll all be okay.
Are you going to share number one?
Share number one. I think you should.
Okay.
I'll delegate.
You've started something here now, BJ. So okay, we just want to have a quick. Let's really simplify. Let's really simplify an automated business. Okay, I'm gonna take it down into 3 simple chunks for you.
Come on, you.
And it's all right. We've got to put the cat out. She's meowing like anything at the moment. So we're going to take the business down to 3 simple chunks. Now, the first one of those chunks is what we call traffic or visitors. Now, you know, the technical term is traffic because it's online, but basically it's people, and we need people to have a look at what we're offering in our business. Now, online is absolutely no different to an offline standard bricks and mortar business. It seriously isn't, because, you know, Susan and I were management consultants and accountants, and the things we had to do to continue to build our business or continue to help our clients build their business, because that's what we used to do, was get visitors into their offices, their shops, to look at their products. However it worked for them, whatever the products. We used to do a lot of work in the veterinary profession, so we used to have to get people through the door with their animals to be treated by the veterinary staff. So online is no different. We need visitors, so that's box number one. So if you want to drop this down, draw yourself 3 boxes in a line, and you need 3 boxes. So the first one is traffic or visitors or people. Okay, the second one, now this one is really important, and I'm going to call it, for want of simplicity, I'm going to call it now money products. Okay, 3 words, now money products, and that's our second box. And then our third box is what I'm going to call lifestyle products. Lifestyle products. And in a very simple way, okay, a very simple way, you've now got people, okay, who you're going to have to learn marketing. You're going to have to learn some marketing strategies. But don't worry about that right now and say, I've never done marketing strategies, I don't know what I'm doing, because we can help with the automated system to be able, we can help you with the automated system to be able to get traffic literally in the next couple of days without you knowing anything. So I don't want you to worry about the detail behind these 3 boxes. So the first one is traffic. So you're going to need to learn over time some traffic strategies. But within a couple of days, you don't need to know anything about traffic strategies other than how to press a button and find some traffic, and we can supply you that traffic within the automated system.
Can I add something
here?
Yeah, before we expand on that? We've actually been running with BJ and a group of students who are absolutely just like you, completely brand new, who only just got started, and they've been working with what we've been teaching them in what we call our symphony marketing, how to do exactly that. So it's why we don't want you to be fearful of it, because we talked right at the beginning about sharing knowledge, and that's our passion and purpose, ours and BJ's, to share our knowledge and experience to help you. So many people want to keep it all to themselves and they don't ever want to share it. Well, we're changing that, we're reversing that, because the universe recognizes it, and that's what we're here tonight to do. Sorry to interrupt you, but I think that's really important for them to know that we have already had a test group working with some strategies and they knew nothing either.
No, so that's the first thing. So the second box was what we called now money products. So what are now money products? Well, they're products, they're let's say they're low cost products. Low cost products, maybe $7, $27, $47. So low cost products that people have very little challenge to buy, because it doesn't mean they have to dig into savings or they have to go and ask the wife or ask the husband, can I buy this product? Okay, they're low cost products, and they're low cost products on purpose, because they're low cost, A, to get people to buy, and secondly, they take people through the learning process step by step. Because, you know, if we said to you, here's 500 videos and here's some downloads and here's some books you need to read, and oh, by the way, there's some MP3, some audios you need to listen to. If we gave you all that stuff all in one go, you go, oh, I'm out of here, I can't possibly do that. So that's exactly why it comes down to very simple steps. So, and it starts with $7. So the $7 training that you get is the really basic stuff that you need to follow. You invest $7, you watch the first video. The first video tells you to do something, and you say, oh, I'll do that, that's easy. And then it says, watch the next video. So you watch the next video, and it tells you what to do. And you do that, and then you go, it says, watch the next video. So it really is simple step-by-step stuff. But the whole benefit of having these, what I call now money products, is that you get paid Now, okay, so you sell the products and they generate you small amounts of income on a regular basis. Why is that important? Because to build any successful business, and here's a golden nugget about to come out here, to build any successful business, you need to have consistent flows of visitors to see whatever it is you're selling. So if I go back to when I was an accountant and a management consultant and I was working in the veterinary profession, okay, we used to have people coming into the surgeries every single day. Because if they didn't come into the surgeries every single day, they wouldn't see the products that the veterinary practices were selling, and they wouldn't buy them, and they wouldn't therefore make any sales. You know, if people only came in once a week or once a month, it would be terrible. You know, we wouldn't be making any sales except once a week or once a month. We'd have no cash flow. We wouldn't be able to pay the staff and all that sort of stuff.
And all the equipment it took to be the best.
The thing is that you have to make sales every day. So you have to make sales every day by getting visitors to your website every single day. And the only way you're going to do that is to use what we call paid traffic. Okay, paid traffic. So in other words, you need to be able to fund, you need to be able to buy some traffic, because when you buy traffic, it's consistent. It comes in every day or every week, depending on how you set it up. But you need to be able to fund it, and that's what the Now Money products are there for. The low price products are there for you to be able to sell low price products, generate some cash flow that you can put back into your marketing. So effectively what we're aiming to do is break even on our marketing. Now, so that's box number 2, and that's really, really important to have those products. Now, box number 3, which is what I call the lifestyle products, these are the products that make you money. These are the products that make you the profits. These are the products that are there for you to live your lifestyle. Okay, these are products there for you to live your lifestyle. And now those products can have all sorts of values. And normally these sort of products basically have 3 types of income. If you've got the right type of program, and I can tell you we work with the right type of program, it took us a couple of years online to find it, and I mean BJ will tell you exactly the same, to find the right program that encompasses the right type of products in the right market. What's the right market? The right market is the market where there are lots of people who want to buy what you're selling. Now, there's no point in trying to sell products in a very small market, i.e. you've got all this fantastic product, it's the best product in the world, but if nobody wants to buy it, it's the worst product in the world. Okay, so you have to have product in a market where there's thousands of people, millions of people in our case, who want to buy the products.
We call it a niche or a niche.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people in it. Now, the thing about these products is you need to have 3 products that generate what we call 3 types of income. Now, the first one is residual income. Why is residual income important? It's what we call the holy grail of income. It's the money that comes in every single month. Okay, it's the regular money, it's the basis. If you think about it, it's like a pension. If you think about your pension, you work, you go through college and university, then you start your job and you work for 40 years to generate the money that you get paid when you retire, whatever age that is, 65, 70, 75, whatever it is going to be nowadays when you get there. You work 40 years, hard work, to generate that little pension that you get at the end that comes in regularly every month, and you've stopped work. Okay, you don't work for it, you work for 40 years and then it starts to come in. What we do online is we have a residual income equivalent of a pension, so it comes in, but we only do the work once. We don't do it for 40 years. Okay, we have a product that is effectively membership size. Give you an example, a mobile phone. Okay, you pay your mobile phone bill every single month because you want to be able to use the mobile phone services. So you pay every single month. And if you have a product like that within your program, or a couple of products as we have within the program that pays every single month, that means you make one sale, so you do the work once and you get paid month after month after month. Residual income, absolutely marvelous. Do we love residual income? It's what allows us to travel around the world and know that our bills are paid. That's what residual income is all about. Now, so that's the first one, residual income. The second one is what we call affiliate income. So you have what we call middle price products, maybe $200, $300, $400, $500, very high value products that again take people through a process of learning. And those products pay you a good commission every time one is sold. Okay, we're not talking about 10% commissions, 20% commissions, 30% commissions. We're talking commissions 60, 70% plus. Imagine that if you sold a product for $500 and you got paid 70% commission of $500. You know, one off, a lot of money in one hit. We then have the best thing. I love this. I love what we call high ticket products, high ticket income. Now, high ticket to us is what is a product that will generate you a minimum of $1,000 in income every time you sell one. Think about that. Every time you make one sale, you generate $1,000 in commission. That's the minimum. How about that for income? Most people, okay, in the traditional working environment, most people, the average wage is probably something like $3,000 a month for a month. We have a product in our program that will pay you $3,000 for one sale. Make one of those a month and you've replaced your income. So just think about the simplicity of this automated business. So we generate traffic. We've got products that are low-cost products that enable us to fund our traffic and build our business regularly. And then we've got high-ticket products, or what we call our lifestyle products, that allow us to generate the income that we need to have the freedom that you want.
That's it. 4 and 5's over to you.
All right, that was awesome. And guys, exactly what they said perfectly matches what we're talking about here with autopilot profits, and what we're talking with really turning your business into something that runs and generates leads and sales daily for you and helps you build the type of lifestyle that you want while your business runs and it's generating you surplus and a return on your investment. Okay, there's actually 4 key components that I want to talk to you about, and a couple of other things here on a list that I have for what autopilot profits really will mean, starting from absolutely scratch, day one in your business, so that you learn the correct way exactly what it is. Not only we're presenting here for you tonight that you can tap into, but what you should do to build a successful business and run online and really keep up with what's going on today and be a success. See the type of residual income, see the type of real income that will replace your income, like Chris and Susan just said, and then help you build an income that will take you wherever your dream income truly is. Because odds are you're sitting here for one of 2 reasons. Either number one, you already have your dream income, but you're working 80-hour, 100-hour weeks, and you're like, can we just find some time freedom? And that is something that we'll be talking about today as well. But odds are number 2 is also correct, where you may be making some good money, but you're not making your dream income, and you're not making it in the way that you want to make it. So we're going to teach you not only how to replace your income here today, but how to eventually get to your dream income and surpass that dream income the way that you want to build your business and your lifestyle. So what is autopilot profits? What are we talking about? How can you tap into all of this? Basically, we're going to break it down. We're going to make it really simple. You know, they gave you 3 chunks. I'm going to give you 4. So in total, you got 7, which is one of the power numbers. So that's pretty cool. You could check that out. Number 1, guys, you need an automated marketing system. Now, what is that, and what does that even mean? Well, in business terms and in regular plain terms for you, an automated marketing system is just a series of pages that collects a name and email address for you and then tells a story that introduces them to your business, builds a little rapport with them, lets them know why they're here and why it's important that they be there, and does the selling and telling about them to join your business. Okay? If you have those correctly done for you, you have an automated marketing system that you can let run, and we'll talk about how to make it run in steps 2, 3, and 4, that you can let run for you, and while you're sleeping, while you're out enjoying the countryside, while you're on vacation, maybe you're going to speak at an event and hang out with some people in Portugal like Chris and Susan just got back from. Maybe you just loved a vacation, or maybe you're even still at your day job. Whatever it is, your business is running on autopilot for you, and it's closing the leads that you generate into sales and making you money in your business using the little quick cash products that Chris just talked about, using some residual incomes products that they just talked about, and using some big ticket where you make some big sales like they just spoke about. Okay, so now that we have the components in our head and kind of see what the system is and what all the pieces are that need to be put together for this puzzle, let's talk about the last 3 components. Okay, the second thing that you need, guys, is you need traffic, but this will be the real twist and the real turn. You need traffic not just because it'll make you money and it'll build your business for you, and that's how you put your business on autopilot, is running traffic to your marketing system, but you need traffic because that traffic becomes a result for you to share about your business and your personal experience. Okay, see, when someone goes to join, let's say they join a great opportunity like the one we're going to introduce you to here tonight, as all of you are joining it with us, but maybe they're looking at an opportunity like this. Here's what they think. Here's what they need before they're ready to join with you. Okay, they can look at the product or service, the business opportunity that you're offering, and go, wow, that has an automated marketing system that will do the selling and telling for me, that has products in all the 3 ranges that Chris and Susan just talked about in detail, that will give me some return on my investments when I spend money on paid advertising so I can see my money. It'll help me build a residual income so that I make a sale today and I see $70, $100, $250, $1,000 commission come in, $3,000 commission come in, whatever it is, but there's an aspect of that that's residual. So you see that month after month after month coming in from work you did one time, and something with a big ticket back in to where I could spend some money, I could do some marketing, and all of a sudden I could see a $1,000 commission, a $500 commission, a $3,000 commission come in bank account. And every time I market, I have a potential to turn one of the little commissions that are funding my advertising into one of the big ticket commissions that are funding my lifestyle and making my bank account go on full-blown blitz mode. So guys, you've seen that, and that would make you want to join the opportunity. Why would you use the traffic, the sales you're making, the leads you're generating in your business to tell a story, to leverage those results? Because the person may want to join a team, the business, but they didn't necessarily say they wanted to join your team. They're looking for a team to join. They're looking for someone who knows what they're talking about, who knows what they're saying and what they're doing, and who is seeing results in their own business, whether they're itty-bitty or whether they're huge like Chris and Susan and I. So they're looking for someone, and that's how you can separate yourself. That's how you can find more people to talk to, and that's how you can affect more lives at once, is by sharing the results that you're getting traffic and from your marketing system to tell a story about your experience with your company and about your business. Now, where would you tell that story to? Who are you telling that story to? And how are you getting that story? Well, that's number 3, is leveraging your results. The traffic will give you a result. If you sent traffic to your marketing system and you made a sale and you generated 10 leads, like Chris and Susan were talking about, having leads to talk to your business about. If you took that story or if you took those results and you told it in a story, hey guys, here's what I did and here's what it produced for me personally, and here's what it's producing for other people who are doing the same thing, and then you shared it with them and gave them an opportunity to join by clicking the buy button below and making a very small decision, like a $7 decision, all the way up to a large decision where they could get serious about their business, where somebody's going to see that $3,000 commission come in. And that'll give you a chance to create a story, tell a story in the way that you want to, that's going to make them go, wow, that's something that I would like to do or I'd like to be a part of, and then they will buy from it, guys. And then fourth is here's the fourth key component. You've told your story now. You've leveraged it and you've given it away. You've told it to the people that are already your leads, the people who are already interested about your business, and you've told it to your sphere of influence. Maybe you're on social media and you're posting this on your Facebook wall or on your Twitter or on one of your different social media search engines or one of your different social media platforms, and you've told your story there. Okay, here's the fourth component to your business that makes it autopilot and makes you money one after another, week in, week out, with every prospect that comes through. You see, if you're on my side, if you're on Chris and Susan's side of the coin, if you've been doing this for a little while, if you've been confident in your own skin, if you can hop on, throw on a cute pink shirt or a hot pink shirt and get in there and tell your own story, then the fourth component's for you, which is a perpetual sales presentation, where every single week you're taking the results that you're leveraging, that you've just created in your own business, and you're telling them on a webinar or on a presentation like you're watching right now with Chris and I, where we're giving you the results. We're going to tell you in a moment how our case study did with this exact process and how absolutely amazing it's performing for them, and then we're going to invite you to get your hands on it and be a part of our next case study and really take off with your business, because that's the other flip side of that. Like I just said, if you have a pink shirt and if you have some confidence and if you have some experience, go ahead and your own number 4, your perpetual sales presentation that leverages what's going on in your business to create more sales in your business. If you don't, if you're just starting out, if you're not confident, if all of your shirt colors are not pink, it doesn't matter. If you have any of those problems, you can literally tap into a process that's working for you if you find the right leadership, if you find the right team to join, if you find the right effort. And that's another reason why, guys, you want to separate yourself from the competition, because they may love to join this business opportunity. They may want to join someone in whatever you're promoting, whatever business you're personally a part of, but they don't know that they want to join you until you tell them everything that's exciting and everything that's going on in your personal team or for the people that you personally work with. And if you're locking arms with us, if you've watched this and you understand and this is the route that you want to go, which so many people are making, you can literally tap into a perpetual sales presentation, just like this one that you're watching right now, that's done weekly for you, that you can send your prospects to, that you can send your leads to, that are going to hear from leaders like Chris and Susan and I, that are going to do the results sharing, that's going to do the rapport building, that's going to do the selling and telling live for you. And when they click that button below that so many of you have already clicked on and that you're thinking about clicking and getting ready to click right now, when they click that button and they join, it will be with your link that will make you the commission anywhere from as low as the $7 sale all the way to making you a $3,000 commission coming in because of Chris and Susan Beasley and myself doing the selling and telling, do the rapport building, doing the storytelling for you, and leveraging you as one of the results that has made this process so successful. Guys, this case study group that you're about to hear from the 3 of us that we're about to tell you about, is the whole entire reason why a presentation like this is so powerful. A process like this is so powerful because, as you heard, Chris and Susan Beasley, they've been in business since 1985. And if you know anything, it's hard to make money well, I should say it's easy to make money in any time gap, in any generation, but it's hard to make money over 10 years. And you should be called king and queen if you're making money over 25 years, because legends make money at about 20 years and then die out. So they've already been making money for almost 25 years just successfully in business alone, and yet, so that shouldn't be, you know, it's surprising. Cool. I'm 10 years online. I understand. You're probably going, these are vets. But what we're about to tell you about, the people we're about to introduce you to, the case study that we're about to tell you about, and this autopilot profits process that we're talking to you about right now is complete newbies. Maybe you're more like them. Maybe you're watching this and this is the first time that you've ever heard the word marketing system, the word you've ever heard traffic, the word storytelling, any of that. Maybe it's the first time you've ever leveraged any of those things or tapped into any of those things. But it won't matter, because someone that is in our case study group, someone who is in the eventual case study groups for no matter how long this video is being played for, has come before you, walked right in your own steps. You're about to hear a little bit about that and what they've been able to accomplish, been able to blow absolutely everyone out of the water, and then you're going to be able to tap into the same process, even if you're starting brand new, that will lead you to some knowledge, it'll lead you to some income increasing, and it'll lead you to an autopilot formula that you can build your business on your terms, in your own time, in your own way with. So with that being said, I feel like I should kind of pass the mic a little bit back, and let's kind of tell this story. Let's tell about your group and what's going on and how we came together to make this happen with them as well.
Thank you. This storm is still really raging mad around us, so it's quite distracting. I've actually had to put the cats away because they're just going, they're really freaked out with it. But no, I mean, it's really interesting to have, you know, not been personally involved, hand-holding this group. We've had a Facebook, a very detailed and confident Facebook group bursting together onto the scene, doing exactly what BJ's just explained, getting some small instructions and then going out and doing what they've been taught to do. So sharing knowledge, you know, exactly what we said. Then they're showing their results to the group. The group are going, oh my goodness, I need to step up my game because I haven't done as much there. So they've encouraged one another and helped one another to transform a small result into a bigger result, and so on and so forth. Have to give a huge shout out to Teresa, who has been coaching and mentoring the group, and really giving them some foundational skills, because when we come online and start having an online business, there are new skills to learn, and it's really important that you're prepared to be open to learning, and you know, to be open to learning from what other people have done. If you make a mistake, you're not going to make the same mistake because they're going to share it with you, and that's what's been so awesome about this group. We've seen people in our team, because we have got a team of people we work with, and whether the team is the right word, I don't know, because you're all in business for yourselves.
Group of people. But
a group of people who are entrepreneurs, who are working for themselves but not by themselves, I think is the best way to describe it. We've seen sales coming through in this system that we use, while a gentleman was cooking paella for his family. We've seen sales coming through from a lady absolutely brand new to this, while she was having dinner with her husband, celebrating. We've seen a young guy who was away on holiday in Spain, Stuart. He made sales in his business that he'd only been working in 2 weeks while he's away on holiday, because he's done the automation, the step 1 that BJ talked about. He's had the traffic coming in, step 2 that we talked about. And even while he was there, because he had Wi-Fi, he was in happy hour, celebrating out with his girlfriend, that he still had the ability to transform his business through the traffic that came in, the leads that were generated, what we call subscribers, into a little home that where we take care of them. For those of you who are new, I don't want to go into all the technical terms. Let's call it a little home where they reside. He was then able to take those results and share them there, share them on social media, and expand his results beyond that to get even more leads and sales. And that's what we're talking about here. If you have the right engine, and I want you to write this down, if you have the right engine and you have the right knowledge and you put the two together, you have the ultimate lifestyle business. I think that best explains it. Is that the right kind of thing that you would want me to share, BJ?
Oh yeah. I love these lifestyle testimonies, and I love this kind of stuff because this is absolutely crazy. As you just said, Susan, you know, these are not superstar rock stars that have been around 10 years. These are not people that have been in this industry for the last half a decade, so when they go on vacation, their business runs for them. As you just said, these people are living their real world lives, and on their phone that Chris mentioned earlier, ba-doop, commission notifications are coming in. Or they open their email and ba-doop, you made a sale is coming in. Why? Because they've taken the recipe that we've brought to them. They've taken that recipe for the success and the chocolate cake that creates whatever they want in their business, and they're baking it the right way. They're following the recipe to the letter, and they're producing chocolate cake. They're producing success. They're actually generating while out, as you said, at dinner or while out on holiday. That's so cool. He took a vacation and he's seeing sales coming in. You know, there are people who are just enjoying their everyday lives, like another one that was in your case study, and she's seeing multiple sales because she's continuing to leverage the results that she's getting to bring people to presentations like this where they do the selling and telling for them and turns them into bigger sales and makes her more money. So easy for them to tap into this process because we've laid it all out for them. We've really let them have every piece of it, and I see you two are a little bit just kind of blown away, as I am, that they have taken action and that they're encouraging one another, and the culture that we're building here is one where they're almost rivals, but they're almost like perfect team members as well, to where it's like, step your game up, let's go, I'm posting in these roles, what are you doing, let's rock and roll. And they're so interactive. If you check out the team group, if you check out the team chat, you see everyone encouraging each other, everybody to, hey, this is what's working for me, try this, oh, here's what's going on in my business, oh, cool. And they're sharing each other's results, they're sharing each other's stories, and everyone's income is increasing because of it. This is truly a culture, and this is truly an aspect where it's the right second piece of the puzzle. We've already told them about the business. We've already let them know that there's a process in place with a marketing system and with some of that, and I'm actually going to elaborate on that a little bit more in a moment. But we're showing them, if you guys could see this culture that we're creating, and if you guys could really tap into it when you guys get your hands on it, if we allow it here at the end of this presentation to be a part of this culture, you're absolutely going to be blown away, because this is the team that you would want to be a part of. When you're building a team in whatever business, whatever opportunity that you join, whatever deal you're doing, if this is just training for you, you want to build a culture, you want to build a society, you want to build an actual tribe that runs this way and in this meaning, because it helps everyone, no matter who they're personally sponsored by, who they're tied to, who's making commissions off them or whatnot. It's helping everyone increase their incomes. It's helping their knowledge. It's helping everyone connect with each other, stay focused, and it's helping each other build each other up with what's going on in this tribe and in this culture. So that's definitely a number two. That's definitely what they would want to be, no matter what the opportunity was. But let's kind of go into a little bit here about automated marketing and how to tap into all of this and what we're going to offer them when they are a part of our next little group here, where we're literally going to work with them personally and make them some bigger results and make them a process that they can tap into, because everything we just talked about this case study group, everything that we just revealed about this autopilot's profits, everything that you just gave away in your 3 chunks of secrets to making their online business run, that's not all. You see, even our case study groups up front, they didn't get everything that we have here tonight for them that they can really tap into, because, see, there is more to be shared with. There's more to be walked away with. You need more than just what's going on. So let me kind of reveal to you guys, whoever's watching this right now, if you make the decision to join us and what's going on with our world, and then we'll talk about the deal that we're actually going to help you build a business with. If you join with us, here's what you're looking at. You're going to tap into an automated marketing system that does the selling and telling for you. You're going to be able to tap into a tribe and tap into a culture where real people are coming in, complete newbies not knowing what they're doing. Veterans are jumping on board with us to take advantage of what's going on. Superstars are rocking with us and contributing to the trainings, contributing to the conversions, contributing to your guys' success. And if you join, you're getting a piece of that culture. You get to join our Facebook group. You get to join our chats. You get to join our free trainings for team members only. You get to leverage, and this is the big one, perpetual sales presentations such as this one. Guys, literally, now your results may vary. There's no income guarantees ever, but this is what I say about myself personally, and this is when I don't get to team up with my awesome friends like Chris and Susan. I always say, if I'm doing a sales presentation for you, if I'm doing a live hangout or a webinar such as the one you're on right now, if you bring me 10 qualified prospects, 10 people who are interested in hearing what your business is about, 10 people who put their name and email address in the box below or on a page separately to be brought to a presentation like this, or 10 people who've given an invitation to a webinar just like this where it may be live and where they get to leverage it for an entire week after it goes live before the next one, I'm going to close you 2 of them. And that's on short terms. I've actually had such as high as an 82% sales rate on a live presentation. So that means if you guys are action takers and you're guys who really are about it and bring people to a live presentation like what's going on tonight, what's going on right now, where we have some interaction going on, we have some shouts outs, we're just sitting here and we're kind of telling our story and what's going on, you're going to see some sales come from it. You're going to see some serious people get started and take action. You're going to see some huge commissions, and we're going to talk in a moment just how big, as Chris described in a few minutes ago. We're going to talk about some big commissions here right at the end. And you're going to get to tap into all of that every single week. And here's the coolest thing. Here's the truth. Here's the reason why people want to buy and join our team. They're joining our team. They're getting our process. And this is what makes the process so powerful is, as you've just heard, as we've just shared in this hour-long worth of content, or almost an hour-long worth of content so far, we've built a process that literally lets you build your business on autopilot. We've shared this process up front with you live on this webinar before ever asking you to join our team or anything like that. We've shown you every piece and component of it so that if you wanted to go duplicate it and not join us, go right ahead. You see the work that's been put into place. You see how advanced, how amazing, and how in a position to make people succeed our process makes people. If you want to go duplicate that, go ahead. If you're going to make the smart decision and decide that you're not someone who wants to reinvent the wheel and you're someone who wants to spend $7 or more to see a real business model and get rocking and rolling with us, then you're in the right place at the right time, and you can actually tap into the system itself. You can tap into the paid advertising strategies that come on the back end of it after you're already a member. You can tap into the free social media group that's for our team, where we're teaching and we're building and we're taking these case study students and walking them to success without having to handhold them much. Like Chris and Susan said, we did not invest a lot of hand-holding time because we set it up in a way that they could succeed on their own and with one another and still get access to us if they needed us. You're also going to get into the team chat where we're all in there and we're just having a good time talking to each other, sharing results, talking about what's going on and what's succeeding, and you're going to get a real way to make some money really, really quick. and effectively. So that being said, that is the process that we offer over here. Now, Chris and Susan, do we want to talk about the product itself? You know, we haven't even kind of revealed. We've been doing so much. I know a lot of them have already come through the Ipas funnel, so a lot of these people understand what we're promoting. But in case we're just having some students who do some active promoting of this and there's some stragglers coming on, do you guys want to kind of talk about, you know, both the connection, what connected us over these years, but also what we're selling and what we're giving them the invitation to join us with tonight?
Oh, I think we could possibly do that. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's essential, don't you? Because at the end of the day, what we're here to do is to help you change your life. And you're sitting here watching this video because that's exactly what you want to do. You want to change something in your life. You're not happy doing whatever it is you're doing. You know, there's some things going on that you want to change. Just like Susan and I did when we were accountants and management consultants working 6 days a week, sitting in traffic jams morning and evening, you know, working 10, 12-hour days. And on Sunday, you know,
getting prepared
to start on Monday again. So, you know, there's all sorts of reasons why people want to change what they're doing. And therefore, the online business world, because that's what it is, it's an online business. The online business world is an ideal place for you to start and for you to develop and build. It might even be your first, sort of venture into entrepreneurialism, if that's the word, or entrepreneurism. Don't know what the word is, but
they both exist.
But you know what I mean. And the thing is that, as I told you earlier, you know, when I started my first business, it was over £2 million. Here, we're talking about $7. Now, what are you going to get for your $7? You're going to get a complete and total system. It's called Ipas2. And when you click on that button down below, just like Susan and I did a good few years ago when we were thinking about this, and you know, everybody has this question. I have 3 questions actually. Does it work? Can I do it? And what's the third one? Can't remember.
Will it work for me?
Will it work? That's it. Can I do it? Let's get it right. Let's get it right, guys, shall we? Does it work? Can I do it? And how long will it take? Okay, that's the 3 questions. Oh, have you got a 4th one there? No? You're right.
I do 3. I do 3 in a weird way because I can put my finger down. So I like
okay.
So, but they're the questions that people ask. Okay, it's the questions that we asked when we first got started. You're going, does this work? You know, it's okay me seeing it working for you, but will it work for me? Now, the only way you will ever find out if it will work for you is by clicking that button. And let me explain why. When you join, and you join anything, whether you join us or do it yourself or go and join somebody else, it really doesn't matter. Okay. When you join, you start to follow a process and you see other people having success. The only time you really believe in your own heart of hearts that it works for you is when you make your first sale. That's the only time that you really believe for yourself that it works for you. Now, do I remember our first sale from 4 years ago? Absolutely.
So do I.
It took us 3 months to get our first sale. And why? Because the technology and the systems and the autopilot, the automation did not exist. We had to build it and create it. And we had to learn how to do that. Nowadays, when you click that button down below, $7, and you're going to get access to a system that is literally step by step. Now, in 7 days, could you make your first sale? Absolutely, you could. And what does that mean? All of a sudden, your belief has gone from this level to this level because you now know it works for you. But as I said, the only way you're going to find out if it really works for you, and you have that and you generate your self-belief, is to click that button. But the thing is it's not just going to stop there. We're not going to just stop there and say, okay, here are your Now Money products, because the Now Money products are there and ready and built for you. You don't have to create them. All you have to do is understand what they are and follow them. Are the lifestyle products already there? Yes, the lifestyle products are already there as well. And they range, there's 5 basic core products. And those products give you, 2 of them give you residual income. 1 of them pays you, or the other 3 give you, 2 of them give you what we call the affiliate income, the middle range income. And then the top one gives you what we call the high ticket income. So you've got a whole range of product in a huge market, okay, a huge market that people are looking to buy. So that's what you're going to get within the Ipas2 system. You're also going to get training, you're also going to get support, and you're going to get coaching. Okay, not only are you going to get coaching and mentoring from us and BJ and the system, you're also going to get coaching from people who are what we call success coaches, people who are already successful doing what you want to do, and they can take you step by step. They look at where you are, what you're trying to achieve, and they will tell you what you need to do next to achieve it. Now, on top of that, you're going to get the team stuff that BJ's been talking about, that BJ's created with us, and that is managed with Teresa. Teresa is one of the most awesome trainers I've ever come across. And she is there supporting and helping everybody who joins this group, as well as everybody else in the group who's already is there to support and help you. Because, as BJ said, this is, you know, when you go to work, you all get together around the coffee machine in the morning, and you know, you all have a little natter. Normally it's a moan, it's nothing positive. It's normally, oh God, it's Monday, I wish it was Friday. Or you have a whinge about the boss, or all that sort of thing. But the thing is you're in an environment where you're with other people. When you're sitting in front of a computer, I can tell you it can be a lonely existence. And that's exactly why we've created the group, because we don't want it to be a lonely existence for you. Okay, we want you to be part of a group, of a culture, of a community. And I can tell you, not only do we all get together online and on Facebook and that as well, but we also get together physically. You know, Susan and I, we've just been to an event in Portugal, and that was a group of people who we work with, we know very well, or we knew some of them very well, we know a lot more of them very well now, but we all got together physically for 3 days. It was absolutely amazing, and the motivation and the friends you make for life is phenomenal. Now that was just one example of the events that go on, and that is where you will generate, as I say, you'll generate friends for life. It's right,
absolutely.
Susan?
And I mean, I have to say, jokingly, before we went, BJ said it's quite funny because he said, I wonder how many sales you'll make while you're out there speaking on stage in Portugal. And I did actually, joking apart, I had to put my phone on silent because it was just like this. And it was like new members just join, new members just join, new members just join, new members just join.
Upgrades.
Now the important thing is about this is because we have the engine, which we call Ipas, working for us as the automated part of our business. It meant that, as Chris had explained, we had our success coaches working on behalf of us, helping our new members to get started, telling them what they needed to do to go to stage 1, complete stage 1, go to stage 2, complete stage 2, go to stage 3, complete stage 3. This is really important, and I really want to touch on this before we pass back to BJ, because if you are in a position where you've always dreamed of creating your own income, And maybe you've been looking around online, maybe you've got on some people's list, you looked at various other businesses and you haven't made a decision yet because you haven't quite had the confidence or found the right people or the right business. When you find the right thing, it instantly becomes clear to you. When you find the right people and the right team, it instantly becomes clear to you. And for many people, you're having to carry on doing the job at the same time. And this is absolutely perfect for that. In fact, we always advise, don't quit your job yet. Please don't quit your job, because your job will give you your security and the funds to have your traffic coming into your business, so that it builds for you until you're in such a position where you can actually say to the boss, thanks, but no thanks. And I want you to bear this in mind, how important it is. And in fact, I will just share a very quick story before I pass you back to BJ. A couple of years ago, we were very lucky to have met Sharon Lechter, who is the co-author of Rich Dad Poor Dad series with Robert Kiyosaki. She came to London to speak at an event, and I had put out into the universe that I was going to go to this event and I was going to ask her a question and I was going to have her answer it on video for me. And I was quite shy, believe it or not. I wasn't the person that you see today. I would never have said boo to a goose, honestly. But this business has totally changed me and my outlook. But I managed to go to that event. I managed to speak to her. I managed to get her to sign a personal copy of Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, one of the original signed copies from Napoleon Hill. From
the most expensive book we ever bought.
Napoleon Hill Foundation. And she recorded this video, and what she said was, always build your business part-time until such time as it is making you more money than your job, and at that point you can make the change. So that's what we're all about here tonight. We're about giving you that opportunity to change your life, that opportunity to start a new business, build your own income, build your own future, and really and truly do it with a group of people who are here with you to support and guide you. So that's it from me.
So the last thing, we'll pass back over to BJ. We've explained what the Ipas system is, and BJ will just finish it off with what the autopilot bit is, the marketing system, the traffic generation system that's on the back end that really helps you to build your Ipas business.
Perfect, perfect. That is exactly what's so exciting, guys. That's why we're all here. That's why there's so many viewers who have been glued to their seat for over the last hour, just absolutely drawing in everything that we've been putting out and learning this process, because by now you can see a clear path to profits. In fact, you even know the platform that you want to use. I see tons of decisions being made right now to click the button below and get started, especially since it's only $7 to dip your toe in the water. Okay, they've told you everything else about Ipas2. Now I'm going to tell you about the system, and I'm going to get you involved in exactly what's going on so that you can tap into the process and find success using Ipas, and you can hear everything that we're offering to help you down that path to success. Okay, when you join, when you click that buy button below, you can make a $7 decision, guys, to get started in Ipas2. I would ask you to at least make a $197 decision and get started at the pro level. Guys, this will help you because you'll start being able to make over $100 per commission, and you'll be able to start building real residual income that will teach you, actually give you a blueprint to helping you increase your residual income by $1,000 per month using this exact process. Guys, here's what's so exciting. here when you join and you make that $7 decision, whether it's a $7 decision, $197 decision, or you buy the black package all the way up to the $3,500 decision, and you're starting to make $3,000 commissions, and we truly show you how to build a brand and put your brand on autopilot and professionally be done for you and running in your business every single day. It doesn't matter what level you join at. Here's what's so exciting. You get the marketing system, which is a series of capture page and sales presentation and perpetual sales presentation, which is a weekly webinar such as this where we're doing the selling and telling for you. And when people buy after listening to us, they buy through you, which is a real decision why a lot of you should get started right now watching this, because just like Chris said earlier, you have a 7-day range where you could make a sale in your very first week and see that it works for you and have that inner confidence, because if you do something correctly once, you can do it correctly 1,000 times. So you can generate and continuously build that business because you've seen it work. You've seen the finished products from start to finish. And here's how we're going to help you do that is literally you're going to get to tap into a sales presentation that runs for a week. So this exact presentation itself will run for a week, and then there will be another live one that you can bring people out to even increase your sales presentation, because sales closing rating. Because like we said, we close higher results, we close higher rates live for you guys watching us, because you can interact with us, you can say what's up, we can talk about you, we can shout you out. There's just ways to make that higher level, but then you get to put that into I can't make an infinity symbol, but imagine an infinity box, and you get to use that over and over and over again to do the selling and telling to every new prospect that comes through. Guys, also on the back end, as soon as you join, as soon as you're a team member, we're going to introduce you to some paid advertising methods that you can invest in right now today, and you can start getting paid advertising running to your system to do the selling and telling for you. Now, here's the coolest thing, guys. Our system now, and everyone who joins as of today or further through infinity, is getting the ability to also collect name, email address, and phone number on their pages. And when you collect that phone number, our success coaches, our phone closers are going to give you the option where you can have them pull up your leads, have a real conversation one-on-one with a real person, and close that person for you, follow up that person for you, and teach them a social media blueprint as well, to where your new lead just turned into a new sale, but that new sale also knows what they're doing already, so that they can start building their business, so that they can start seeing success on their own, and you don't have to worry about hand-holding someone to success as you're trying to enjoy your new autopilot lifestyle and your autopilot profits, guys. So that's another exciting thing. And then the last thing is, Chris and Susan said, every single person who joins, they get assigned a success coach with Ipas2, but also in our team, in our community, in our group, we have success coaches that are going to follow up with each and every one of you and just say hi, connect with you on Facebook, maybe send you an email when they build your system site for you, and really connect with you and get to know you. And if you have any questions or anything like that, they're more than welcome to sit down and offer you a success series, sit down, teach you some social media blueprints, get you running and marketing to where you're seeing leads generated daily and sales coming into your business every single day consistently, to where your business is building on true autopilot, guys. So I want you right now to make a decision. I want you to make at least a $7 decision, clicking the buy button below and getting started in your trial, your first week with Ipas2 and running our marketing system. I truly and firmly believe that you should make at least a $197 decision right now by when you click the buy button below, getting started at that $7 decision, and then watching the next video and taking the steps that it tells you to take and choosing what works for you and grabbing the pro package for $197 with Ipas2 and being an Ipas Pro and running with us and letting us teach you how to increase your residual income by $1,000 per month by making those $100+ commissions coming in with real residual income attached to them. So guys, you have two awesome short decisions, but either way, You're going to have a marketing system that's done for you, that's creating awesome results and showing real success for its members. You're going to have a phone closer who can do the selling and telling for you on top of a system that does the selling and telling for you. You're going to be a part of a Facebook group where other people who are walking the exact path or almost similar paths to what you're walking in your personal business right now can interact with you, give you words of encouragement, swap, here's what's working for me, here's what's working for you, give you ways to really connect with and find your new target audience and learn what's working now in our industry. And you'll be able to, if you need more hands-on help, get in touch with and sit down with a success coach who really cares about you and is looking to give you a blueprint to map out your success and your goals the way you want, whether it's $100 a month, $1,000 a month, $10,000 a month, $100,000 per month. An income that you want to generate. They're going to map out a blueprint with you and help you obtain it. And as a lot of them say, they take it personally to make sure that you succeed. So guys, isn't that a culture that you want to build? I know it's a culture that you want to be a part of. And if that's true for you, and if you're looking for success in the right way, we've laid it all out. We've completely given you the blueprint. There's no objections left. I have none. Chris and Susan have none. Our case study group have none. The people watching this video right now have none. So I want you to click that buy button below and join not just a team, as Susan said, but a group of people who have locked arms together and who take success seriously and take each other as someone that they value and want to look out for. And I want you to be a part of that culture because we want you with us, and we want to help you truly succeed. And I'm excited that you took the first step and the first decision to sit here and watch this video and put yourself in a position to where now you can make that decision and start the new autopilot profits lifestyle that you want and start the new lifestyle that you truly deserve and that you've been dreaming about. So that's all on my end. If you guys have anything you'd like to close with, go right ahead.
No, we're absolutely with you on this. We would just encourage you to have the right mindset and the belief in yourself to click the button, the belief in the rest of the group and the tribe who've already trod where you're going to tread, and know that we're here to work with you, alongside you as you start your journey. It will always be your own journey, but never be fearful that there's not somebody else there to reach out a hand to you when you need it. That's what this tribe is about. We've worked in many businesses before where this hasn't existed, and since we've been working online the last few years, we've seen how important the tribe and a culture and a community is, and that's what's there for you with the click of that mouse. That's all you need to do, and I think there's nothing more can be said than we welcome you to the team. We congratulate you on making that decision, and we look forward to seeing you on the inside.
We'll see you on the inside, and as always, we'll see you at the bank. Take care.